left to right, we have Travion Williams, Jay Nivey, and Mason Gillis. Always get a hand up, we'll get a mic to you. Brian.
Hey, Jay, can you speak to the importance of just being able to break down their zone off the dribble and rim?
I think Coach talked about it. They tried to take us out of our rhythm with the press that they did, and then, they were in a zone, most of the game. And it was just all about patience. When I come off those ball screens, just being patient. And if I don't have anything going to the goal, I have my teammates, outside. And, we couldn't hit some shots today, but, those were great looks, and I know those are going to fall in the future.
Travion, for the senior class to finally beat Michigan, what's that mean for you guys?
It means everything. It's just something we wanted to accomplish. Obviously, we don't want to separate Michigan from any other team in the Big Ten, but they are, usually one of the, the bigger and better teams that, everybody wants to beat. And like I said, I've never beaten them. Obviously I've had great games in the past against them, and I just never got the job done. You can score all those points, and if you don't win, it doesn't mean anything. So, like I said, man, it means a lot to finally get that done and say we did it. So.
Mason, you're kind of a jack of all trades, and this game was probably epitomized that as much as anything. Talk about your just how you got into this game and prepared, and made the impact that you made.
To start off, I got to thank Jaden for giving me the 2 threes. I think that's one of the biggest things. I'm learning more and more how to play around these guys. And I'm cool with that role because they're great players, and I just know I got to do my job. So just being ready for open shots, things like that, being prepared to knock them down. And then other than offense, just being where I need to be on defense, whether that's help defense, guarding my guy the best I can, making everything as hard as possible, and then the couple charges that I got, just being prepared and knowing where I need to be and when I need to be there.
Travion, what got you in the rhythm tonight?
Man, I just, the last couple games I've been getting off the slow starts, and things just haven't been going my way. And, usually around, when that happens, I turn to God. I'm a very religious person, and, I try to stay prayed up. I stayed in the gym, and, I think sometimes we all deserve some time to ourselves and just to kind of reflect. And, like I said, I as a senior, man, I was kind of taking things personal, because it's not so much that, I don't think I'm better than Zach. It's just, when you feel like you can give more, to the team, you feel like you can give more to our program, and you're not able to because of, little things like foul trouble, whether you miss a shot or something. So it was just a reality check for me the last couple of days. And like I said, I've kind of been to myself. Obviously, I've kept the same energy in practice and stuff like that. But, man, it's just a reality check for me. And like I said, everybody needs that time to kind of, stay level-headed. So.
Travion, I don't want to mess with your ego, but I think you're up to 44% from three-point shooting. Are you trying to pull the defense out on you now, or what?
Nah, man, I take the open ones, the ones in rhythm. I'm doing a better job. I've been getting a lot more shots up after practice, and getting in with our GAs, just shooting extra threes. That's going to be huge for us, and it's huge for teams guarding us. In March, now our upcoming games, it's going to be huge for us. We got to be able to stretch the floor, and if I can, average an occasional 3 here and there, maybe 1 a game, I think that'll do a lot for our offense. So,
Trey, how are you able to get your hands on so many balls to knock them away from people without fouling?
Man, I just, I'm not one of those guys that's, stupid athletic that's going to go up and block your shot. I'll go attempt to block a shot here and there, but, my mobility, just my ability to get low, I think that just comes with, also the things we do in the weight room and the things we work on. I've been getting better, more flexible. So I think it just comes from that, the way we prepare for games. And like I said, it just translates. So.
You just have really quick
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you can turn the microphones back to you. Mason, when Jaden plays with the patience that he does now at the pace, how much does that allow your offense maybe to open up?
It's huge for us because majority of teams are scared of the speed in transition and even in the half-court setting. But whenever he can play on 2 feet after going a million miles an hour, the defense has to pick their poison, really. Either Jaden's going to kick it out to the three-point, he's going to score if he's playing on 2 feet, or he'll dump it down to our bigs. And so it's just tough matchup for opposite teams.
Hey, Jaden, just to start the half, Eric got all the way to the basket, got an important bucket. Obviously, you did a good job breaking down their defense. Was there something they were doing schematically that allowed for driving lanes in that zone?
Well, really, they're bigs. I feel like, if we kept running them the whole game, they were eventually going to get tired. And, when we got, off our defensive rebound, we were looking to push it when they weren't, in a zone or pressing us. We were just looking to push it, and, we just did a good job of, taking what we're given to us and, executing the play.
Travion, in a season where your defense hasn't been as sharp as you guys would like it, just the 2 charges that Mason took there and how they maybe turned the game a little bit in your favor, or at least gave you guys some juice on the defensive end.
Man, that's our energy guy. A lot of people don't see it. Obviously, it doesn't show up. It shows up in a stat sheet, but obviously, people kind of forget about the things that he does and how hard he works. Man, he gives all out effort. Every play. Like he said, he's accepted his role, and that comes with maturity. With our team, guys have learned to just accept their role and be good at it. And as we go on, he's, like I said, he gives all out effort. Every time he's out there, he hits open shots. So, there's nothing more you can really ask for him. Obviously it doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but he's a real, our real MVP. He's diving on balls, he's rebounding, he's taking charges. Those things like that. You want a guy like that on your team. So. He should have got a third.
If you're asking me, I would say yes. But.
Anything else? Ryan, last one.
Just for whoever wants this, how did you guys go the whole first half without fouling, or at least getting called for a foul?
Coach telling us not to foul.
Anything else? All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.